This is a video for my Filipina friend, and that's why I speak English, so that she can understand me. And she wanted to know how I made butter. Nearby my place there's a farm where I can get a large amount of milk, and I put it in this can, which I call the butter maker. But the official name of this product is der Butterer. It's a 6-liter can, and it has an opening on the bottom and a tube which I can open or close with a bracket. I let the milk stand in a cool place in between 17 and 22 degrees Celsius for 12 hours. Afterwards, I put the butter maker on top of a big pot so that I can let the milk drain into a large pot which contains at least 6 liters. Due to the sitting of the milk, there is something that remains in the butter maker after this procedure, and I leave it in the butter maker so that only the low-fat milk will come out, but the fat of the milk will remain in the can. Instead of a butter maker, which is not always easy to find, you could also use a large pot and a scoop to separate the cream from the low-fat milk. I put the low-fat milk on the stove and I let it cook for about 10 minutes so that it is bacteria-free, and then I fill it into these little glass bottles so I can put it in the refrigerator and later on use it for yogurt or baking or whatever. The cream is now still in the butter maker, and I let it stand for another 4 to 6 hours so that it will ripen. The next step is a 5-minute workout for your arms. It's shaking and shaking and shaking. It's a lot of shaking. And one more time, shaking. You really shake until you see these little butter flakes. Now that means the next step is ahead. As the next step, I let the rest of the water or the fluid that is remaining out, and I am very carefully so the butter flakes will stay in my butter maker. The fluid that you've seen dripping out is actually buttermilk. I think it's pretty yummy. The next step is called washing. I wash my butter flakes. I use 500 milliliters of cold water. I put it inside the butter maker. I close it tightly. I do a little more shaking. So that the butter will be washed. After the washing, I let the water drain into my sink. And here comes my personal favorite part of the butter making. I put all the butter flakes together and I put them into a little shape, which is actually put on a piece of paper, which I can use as a package of the butter for later. This is actually a sweet cream butter. If you prefer a sour butter, you should use bacteria culture in the process of ripening. I liked my butter without salt. I didn't put anything in it. And I really love it.